Jack's Hustler tractor. Barb says I should have a video on how to start this sucker. First of all, this is typically under the tent. I typically have a battery tender connected to the battery, plus and minus. Why? Because I've had a problem starting it. And with a fully charged battery with the tender on, I start with the tender connected. After it starts, I remove the cables. To start it, pull up the choke, turn the key, and you hear a tick. That's one of the problems I've had. It doesn't start immediately. You have to keep playing with the key. As soon as it starts, push the choke back down. If it doesn't start and it just keeps clicking, I typically stick my hand underneath the, come on over here on this side, Barb. In this portion, wiggle these wires here a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's the bottom of the starter. And turn the key at the same time. And there's nothing that's going to rip your hand off. But typically, periodically it helps in that the engine starts. Okay? I failed to mention, in order to start this machine, you have to push both arms to their maximum extension outboard. Okay? You're looking at the solenoid and the starter. When you turn that key, it activates the solenoid and should engage the starter to the engine and start the engine. Periodically, if the battery is down on voltage, you may have a problem starting. That's why the main reason is I keep the battery tender connected to keep up the voltage. Periodically I have to, even with the voltage up, I have to wiggle these wires down below while turning the key to engage the starter. You'll note that both of the steering handles are outboard most. Seats resting on the front of the tractor. This is the blade knob. This is what starts the blades. It will not start if it's in the on position. The red button has to be down. The key is spring loaded. This is on. If I turn it further, it'll bounce to start and back to home position. This is the throttle. This is what increases and decreases the speed. You're looking at the choke here. When you start a cold engine, the choke is on. Again, back to the spring-loaded ignition key. Once the engine starts, push back the choke. Throttle is by and large in the middle position. Once engine starts, remove cables from the battery tender. And disconnect power to the tender.